Welcome back. We have on stage our Symphony Band, which is the upperclassmen group. Thank you very much. We thought we were going to have to work for that. Thank you very much. The first piece they're going to play for you, following our routine here, is the first piece is going to be one of the pieces that they play at festival, where they also received the first division rating. And there's something kind of extraordinary about what they do and what they did, in that, according to the state classification system for the Michigan School Band and Orchestra Association, we are a Class B school. Of course, in athletics, we're Division I, and we're the top division because, of course, we're an all-boys school. So when they do the numbers, it's the number of boys. So we go right up the top. Well, of course, in band and orchestra, girls in schools can participate. So the classification is a little bit different. So we're a Class B school. And the classifications determine how difficult the music is that they have to perform, and how difficult the sight reading is. So, of course, being Catholic Central, way back in the day, before I even was a student at Catholic Central, we used to go Class C and Class B and so on. And after a while, Mr. Watts, who was the band director then, decided, well, if we are college prep school and we are aiming to be one of the best around, we should probably, even though we don't have to, we should be going up a classification. So he did that, and he kept going until he got to Class AA. And he did that when I was in high school, when I was a junior, I think. It was the first time we went Class AA. So we could be going Class B, but we go Class AA just because we want to be paired up with the top schools in the state. And of course, every year we are. So their first division is really a monster first division because it's paired with the really giant high schools. So it's really quite extraordinary, and I'm very proud of them for that. So this piece is going to be one of those pieces. It was written by Holst, who is actually a very famous symphonic composer. He wrote The Planets, which many of you may have heard. If you haven't heard The Planets, but you've heard Star Wars music, you also heard The Planets. Because he borrowed quite a lot from The Planets. But anyway, when Gustav Holst realized that band instruments and bands were becoming popular. There never had been bands. Mozart didn't write for bands, and Beethoven didn't write for bands. There weren't any bands. So Gustav Holst was the first to realize the potential of these kinds of groups. Before that, bands were just playing transcriptions. They would play Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, transcribed for the band, and so on and so on and so on. So Gustav Holst was the first master to write a piece for the band, and this is the piece. And it's not arranged in any way. This is exactly the way Gustav Holst wrote it. It's called First Suite. We're playing the first movement and the third movement. Enjoy.